Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well. My goodness, this is going to be a weird video. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great day. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Bookface if you haven't already. And without any further ado, oh boy, let's jump right into it. So I'm going to try and be nice here. I'm going to try my darndest to not, I don't think I'm going to rant. We'll see. We'll see in a couple of minutes. So it looks like we're probably around 2018, 2019 once again. I don't know. I don't know what really sparked it, but alas, here we are. The last 3 months, I've shown you that there's been like that really weird resurgence back in the cryptocurrency space of projects that no one likes, these coins that no one's using, or things that were popular a number of years ago who are now trying to once again gain notoriety. Still with me? I hope so. I haven't brought you the articles because they've been literal nonsense. But Justin Sun, the creator of Tron, has really desperately been trying to get back in the news as of late. It's been the last 2 to 3 months. He's been popping up. I mean, just saying random things. Like, I mean, anything you could think of that he knows how to type, he's been throwing out there, trying to get engagement, trying to get people to so-and-so. He mentioned a couple of months ago that I think that Tron is creating their own stable coin that no one wants. He announced some weird partnerships that weren't partnerships, which, you know, Tron has a very strong legacy of doing. Tron became popular in 2018 because Justin Sun announced that they were going to have backing or were working with Jack Ma. It turns out that he graduated from a college or a university where Jack Ma was the owner. And when you got your certificate, he basically shook hands with you. And then he announced, this was famous, he announced that they were working with Amazon. And everyone was like, Tron's working with Amazon. And then people looked into it, thank the Lord, and found out that basically Tron was using Amazon Web Services. So it's always news like this. It's always a huge hype bubble of nothingness. Like there's not even air inside the bubble, but it floats away on its own accord. And then we all hear the loud pop. So recently, this is incredibly popular. This is popular news. And this tells me once again that everyone's been here for about a good 4.5 months because you've all forgotten Logic and other news that came before this. I say often, I know and understand that I don't have the most popular crypto channels because I'm not hypey enough, and I understand that people don't want real news because it does nothing to their portfolios, and you know, you're just extra educated, so why would that make any sense? Justin Sun recently wrote something that already happened a long time ago that never didn't not happen. Triple negative, and people are lauding him and praising him. I mean, they might be appraising him, I don't know, for something that already took place. The crypto market is apparently abuzz with rumors that China might be lifting its ban on crypto. No. Rumors are swirling within the crypto community about China possibly lifting its long-standing ban on crypto. These whispers gained traction after Tron's founder, Justin Sun, tweeted, and he hinted at the ban being lifted. He did nothing of the sort. I'm going to show you exactly what he said, and it wasn't even remotely close. Despite the excitement, it's important to note that no official statements have been made to confirm this speculation. Yeah, because 9,000% of every kind of Tron news ends up being nonsense. I just mentioned 2 weeks ago, for those of you who weren't here, because Tron was also in the news. You know how Tron got popular? Because people were reading Tron's white paper and they were like, this is genius. This is the greatest white paper I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what people found out about the Tron white paper is that you can Google this, please, for the love of, like, Google this. It was plagiarized. Yeah, people found out that every paragraph came from another coin's white paper. And then when confronted, the people from Tron were like, oh, no, we did this as an act of kindness. You know, like flattery is the best, sincerest form of theft, like that kind of thing. And people once again were like, oh, cool, I love theft. And they kind of went on their way and just kind of skipped away. Everything about Tron from the beginning has been nonsense. It's been gross, and I don't understand at all how anyone's still paying attention. Justin Sun, who still has the letters HE in his Twitter, for those of you who don't know why he has HE, about 3 years ago, he paid a country to call him His Excellency. Google it. And then at some point, the country said they would no longer be calling him His Excellency, and I think he stopped doing business with him. That's why his Twitter handle still says His Excellency Justin Sun. He wrote China unbans crypto. What's the best meme for this? That's all he wrote. That's all he wrote there. And everyone went completely insane. This was one of the most popular news stories that we've gotten in a while. And you know, the even more sinister part of all of this, for those of you who haven't been paying attention to the articles or looking at the screen, apparently there's a meme coin from China called BIAO. And apparently that's speculated as to why he made this announcement, so that more people would be like, oh my gosh, they're going to also use this coin. This lets me think that in the back end, everyone's working together to try and pump this meme coin so that they can make more money and scam you. For those of you who weren't here a couple of videos ago, it was revealed through an analytics company that, 97% of meme coins have been scams and rug pulls. Anywho, there's a reason why I told you all years ago to not get into Tron, don't touch it, don't invest in it. It's been garbage from the very beginning, and it seems that the garbage has only gotten more garbagey. For those of you not looking at the screen, this is an article from a couple of months ago from CoinDesk. It says China never completely banned crypto. Yeah, for those of you who missed that, China never completely banned crypto. They actually didn't ban it at all. What they banned was day trading, intense, rapid back and forth trading, because they were like, hey, this might actually be a problem. Not that I'm trying to shine a positive light on that country by any means. It's just more of they never banned it. You can still own it. You can still hold it. You can still over-the-counter trade it. You just can't day trade it. You know, if you want to use it and buy it and have it on chain, sure, go for it. But as a form of legal tender, that's still a no-no. But guess what? You still can't use it as legal tender within the US or in parts of Europe or all of Europe or in Africa or Latin America. See what I'm alluding to? China never completely banned crypto. For those of you who aren't looking at the screen, Chainalysis. Hong Kong and China's over-the-counter markets remain active despite crypto winter. Yeah, we got this news last year and people were very shocked and confused as to how people in China were still trading crypto and gaining access to Bitcoin despite prices going down. People in crypto, I'm going to say 97%, keep forgetting that rich people buy when prices are down. You don't buy at the all-time high. When you realize that there's a crypto winter and prices are lower than they've ever been before, prices have fallen by 99%, that's when you buy. So people found out, because remember we got news that Hong Kong and the ETFs that they had and were having and all this other stuff, it was a monumental, awesome, fantastical occasion, but people were like, wait, people in China are still trading. How on earth could they do that? Because China banned it. And then we had to have multiple videos where I was like, they didn't ban it. Also in the news, Bitcoin mining silent comeback in China. Yes, they never banned Bitcoin mining either. That's also been something that I've been screaming from the top of the hills, but the problem is that idiots on Twitter get all the followers. The people who post nonsense, they get all the people who subscribe to them. The people who will lie to you and tell you incessantly the wrong information for 4 to 5 years get all the followers on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook, and they continue to lie to you and you accept it over and over. So when he posted on banning Bitcoin, but the meme coin, you know how, and I'll say it this way, you know how much more on track the crypto market would be if I had anywhere like over a million subs on YouTube? You know how many times I see videos from other channels that tell I peruse, that tell you absolute nonsense and lie to you all the time and have been pushing meme coins and Solana coins onto you for the better half of a year. And when these coins don't do well, they shift and find something else that already pumped. You know how depressing it is over and over to see news like this being popular news when it's absolute nonsense? But alas, I give it October. This news is going to pop up again of someone else who lied, who made up stuff. If you get a chance, and I mean, if you find an extra 5 to 10 minutes in your day, whether you're on the train, whether you're, I almost said biking. Don't do it while you're biking. If you're whatever. Google all the stuff I just told you about Tron. Anyway, that's the Tron. Bitcoin has never been banned in China news. Okay, let's move on. Also in popular news, I don't know how this news gets popular. I don't know what people want from news like this. Like I literally don't understand what people think that they're doing or whatever's happening. Apparently, people were looking through wallet addresses, and it looks like one of the wallet addresses from the US government, one of their ERC20 Ethereum wallets, apparently has a large amount of Shiba Inu. This news became popular because people were like, why does the US have a lot of Shiba Inu? Is this the coin that we need to buy? Is this the thing that we need to get into? Has the US government secretly over many years been buying a large, it's a large amount too, buying a large amount of Shiba Inu tokens, and should we do the same? You know how tiring it is? I've had this channel since 2016. I've asked myself many times, and I know the answer. I know why I don't have 1.4 million subs. I know why, and it's all these things. It's because I've tried my best not to promote scams and coins and FTX and all these other things that have disappeared. But sometimes, boy, I sit here and I'm like, So, according to data from crypto analytics firm Arkham, the US government currently possesses approximately 55 billion Shiba Inu tokens, which equates to around 740,000 US dollars. This acquisition wasn't a deliberate purchase or investment. Why? What are you talking about? It resulted from confiscations during various law enforcement operations. For those of you who don't understand the words I just said, the US government, and by that measure, all governments, over the last few years have made it their job to find websites, to take crypto from people, to say that something is illegal. Whether it was illegal or not, they said it was, and they were allowed to then take people's monies. They started back in 2012, and this is why the US government and other governments have such large amounts of Bitcoin. It's not that they've been buying it, I mean, except for the Norwegian one, but it's not that they've been buying it. It's because over the course of a 12-year period, they found any website that they said was doing something, that was doing this or was doing that or had this, and they confiscated all their assets, and a lot of crypto happened to be a part of it. So they found somewhere, they took money from someone. I don't know what the inner workings are, but they basically said, okay, cool, this is all ours now. And it was 55 billion Shiba Inu tokens. This also made popular news because people were making videos and writing articles asking if you should also be buying Shiba Inu because the US government's holding it, so it has to be good, right? That's like what the other articles were saying. So, that's the US government holds a large amount of Shiba Inu tokens news. I assume they're going to pull a Vitalik Buterin and probably sell them. Vitalik Buterin, for those of you who missed it, sells his meme coins and donates them to charities. But no, never mind. Never mind. No. The U.S. government is not donating anything. So if you hear about the sale of 55 billion Shiba Inus, that's going into someone's pockets. Yeah. That's the U.S. government is currently holding Shiba Inu tokens. So, you know, investment opportunity? I don't know. Okay. Moving along. I knew this was going to be a weird video. I felt it. I felt that this was going to be a very odd video. Like before, I just knew it. In a significant update, apparently, to the UAE, the United Arab Emirates' judiciary approach to crypto, the Dubai Court of First Instant apparently is now recognizing salary payments in crypto as valid under employment contracts. Yes, my dear friends. Also popular news. Why? Because Dubai rich people wanting to get paid in crypto, therefore make news. A number of years ago, this is 2016 or 17. Apparently, you can Google this as well. A lot of people in France, yeah, that France, only one France, began to get paid in Bitcoin. A long time ago, it made major news, but it barely moved the markets because people didn't understand what was going on. Around 2018, 2019, there were a number of basketball players, U.S. basketball players, big monies. Some players are getting paid like $80,000, $150,000, $300,000 like per game, even if they sit out the game. A lot of these people back then, this is in the olden times when Bitcoin was around $8,000, $9,000. These people were getting a portion of their basketball paycheck in crypto. And the news back then was, oh my gosh, imagine Bitcoin goes to like $50,000, how much richer these people will be. And they've been getting paid in Bitcoin and crypto for years. So now the news is, because I think this made major news as something revolutionary, as in this is the first time this is ever happening in the world and it's happening in Dubai. Nope, it's because people keep forgetting history and people don't want to learn and people don't retain anything in their minds to remember anything that's happened before in crypto. Never forget everything I say on this channel, everything I throw out there, every time I say a year, Google it. Google the thing I'm talking about so you know exactly what I'm talking about and I'm not simply making it up. Inira Heaver, a partner at UAE law firm Neos Legal, explained that the ruling in case number 1739 shows a shift from the court's earlier stance last year, where a similar claim was denied because the crypto involved lacked precise valuation. How does your crypto lack precise? Do they not have numbers? Heaver believes this shows a progressive approach to integrating digital currencies into the country's legal and economic framework that oh my gosh, do you remember like 2 or 3 years ago when we had like really crazy dystopian news where there are a lot of places in the US had to actually make laws that said, if you're holding crypto, it's yours. If you bought crypto, it's yours. If someone steals your crypto, it's yours. That's not a joke. Those were really, and it wasn't that long ago. So usually what ends up happening is that someone has to bring something to court, and then the judge has to basically be like, oh wait, you paid money for this? And this person took it. Well, give it back because it's definitely his. Because sometimes years ago, courts used to be like, well, you can't prove it. And it's like, I can prove everything. So now there are some people who want to get paid in crypto because I'm pretty sure I had a friend years ago. I will not give any extra information. I had a friend who was working. Oh my gosh. I had a friend who was working for a crypto company. This is 2018-19, maybe 2020. And he was getting paid in that crypto for this company. This coin was, I want to say 12 cents, 18 cents. And when he was getting paid, this guy was getting paid like a good like 3, 4, 5,000 per month in that crypto. Do you know that coin, a popular coin, it went from 12 cents, wherever the number was, to around like $38 per coin. And he became like wealthy because even he was buying coins on the side. It was like he loved the coin and he loved the project. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. I should give him a call because that's yeah. Anywho, awesome, fantastic. It's cool that people can get paid how they want to get paid. I know that many countries around the world tend to have stricter rules regarding finance. So fantastic. I hope whoever that person is, hope it's good for them. That's the Dubai crypto salary payments news. And yeah, let's move on. Also this is also nonsensical news. I'll give you the quick rundown. Actually, I'll give it to you and then I'll tell you exactly what's going on. Binance has successfully navigated regulatory challenges within India, resulting in the unblocking of their website, of their URL. This progress follows the exchange's registration with the Financial Intelligence Unit, or the FIU, and the payment of course there's a payment of $2.25 million as a fine for past non-compliance with anti-money laundering regulations. A, every crypto exchange used to be in India. B, a lot of them left really quick because the Indian government refuses to give any type of cryptocurrency regulation. C, we had news, this is maybe a year or two ago, that the Indian government, I believe it was the government of Belgium, Nigeria, maybe Canada, the US, and a bunch of other literally random places, all decided that Binance was illegal. Binance was evil out of nowhere, and Binance was doing something wrong. Binance ended up paying a large amount of fines, and then that all got swept right under the rug really, really quick. What's really interesting here is that this fine was only $2 million because other countries tend to fine 45 million, 80 million, 112 million, which just goes to show that this is once again going in someone's pockets. And as I've stated thousands of other times in a million other videos, I find it incredibly difficult and hard to believe that any company, especially a multi-billion-dollar cryptocurrency company, would make sure that they moved to India, the United States, to Canada, anywhere on the planet, and made sure to not be regulatorily compliant. So Binance fought back. It didn't work, and they got kicked out of multiple countries, except for the US, who basically kicked them out and has not let them back in. This is why we heard about the winding down of Binance US and Binance. And now they've basically been let back into India, and this was touted as something awesome, something revolutionary, something absolutely fantastic for the world and all of its people, and how amazing and awesome India now is for basically lying and then corruption and then basically finding this crypto exchange who probably had all the paperwork that they had before, now being once again re-allowed back into India. The silver lining here basically being that these people now have once again access to the largest cryptocurrency exchange on the planet. So it should do something. This has been a major market for a very long time for those of you who've missed out on that news. The idea has always been that these companies wanted to have access to India. because India has like 1.2, 1.3, 1.99 billion people, and their economy is expected to only continue growing. I've met a number of people from India over the course of the last few years who are doing exceptionally well for themselves. Like, not like they're good, not like they're okay, like they own multiple like properties. They own like the Indian economy is doing really well. And you won't often hear that news on European and or American or North American news outlets because they want that money to remain in their borders. If you hear that the Indian stock exchange or the market is doing better than European stocks or American stocks or bonds or treasury bills, people will move their money. So the idea is that even if you get a 10%, an extra 130 million people into the cryptocurrency market, because current estimates are that we have anywhere from 100 to 150 to 200 million people already in. If you get an extra 130 million, boy howdy, because there's a really weird misconception that India looks like you see on the documentaries. No. India is about playing cricket, going to like organic food restaurants all the time. Look it up. Look it up. India's not how they would like you to believe that it is. Of course, a portion of the population does live like in the documentaries. But other people over the last 30 years are doing very well for themselves. Yeah, so good job, Binance, on doing what you were doing before. A $2 million fine is diabolical. They knew exactly what they were. Cool. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you're all something. Wait. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great day. There we go. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.